Gun 3D develop team. It is very, very remarkable you are watching this right now. At least I hope you are. If you are, may you please watch the whole video. Because I have a few things that, I would like to explain right here. So, these are some suggestions that I have that, in my opinion, will help save the game and return it to, somewhat the way how it was. And one suggestion of a new game mode. So, let's get into the first fact. Well, for some people, that is. I cannot add any friends. Look, I never get any requests or anything, ever. And look, there's evidence to back this up, how I can't have friends. It's not that I never get any requests or anything. Here's some evidence. Look. Here's very good evidence. Look, I can't see the top people or top clans. I can never see them. This is a bug you need to fix for some people. It's happening to me. I hope you could fix it. Plus, there has been a little lag in the game, so I hope you could fix it. It kind of affects my gameplay. So, yeah. Anyways, here's another thing. I really, really, really do not like that there's so many levels. I loved it when there was only the max level being level 13, because I could play with like level 5s and have a very good time. They could have a very good time. It was really fun, but now, no, I am put with level 22 people. They are separated. I loved it when it was all family friendly. Now this is separated into op and week. It's not fun. Not really. I love being with other people. So, what I'm saying is, you're probably not going to do this, but remove all the levels and probably make it to only level 13 as the max level and stick with it how it was. You're probably not going to do that, but in my opinion, it was really, really fun just playing with beginners and stuff, and they could have a good time, we could have a good time. There was no super op weapons and armor that would give you 53 hearts. So yeah, that brings me to my next point. Okay, so here is my primary reason. Okay, are you ready? This game is so up. Yep, you heard me. It is up. Think about it. You have extremely op weapons. They are so op. Not to mention you have armor, which gives people at a max of 53 hearts. That's insane. I mean, like, these weapons, these new weapons that, like the freeze ray rifle and stuff, it's so op. I wish you could, either take them out of the game or nerf them super hard. Super hard to where it's almost a gun that would be added in 7.1.0. Plus, this would be sort of a class loadout of, a level 8 or something. And back then, they could have a very good and fun time playing Pixel Gun 3D. It was very fun for them because they would have good weapons, and very equipped weapons. They could, easily take people out. Their enemies could easily take them out. It was pretty good. And you had to have lots of skill, which they built off of. But something happened. Now we are separated from all of them, and I'm put with the super op people. I am not meant to be with the super op people. I want to, stick with how it was back in 7.1.0. That's how I loved it. So, what I'm asking is, may you please change some things you had in 7.1.0 back to the game? Because, you see, after after 8.0.0, you have been getting lots of hate. I have seen lots of hate. People have actually, deleted the game. Some YouTubers have. And that's kind of shocking. And you know why? The game is so off that it's just way too off. So, may I ask you balance the game and maybe, just maybe, change some things back to 7.1.0. Because from my standards, I think that will save the game. Take out armor, take out the extremely op weapons, or maybe even nerf them so heavily, and this game will be saved.
I also have an extraordinary idea called Over the Top. It would be a new game mode introduced under flag capture. It would be on a map sort of like D-Day, and it's sort of like World War I and how the soldiers fought. One side would get out of their trenches and try to go take over the other side or trench, and you only get one life, so make sure they don't shoot you down. There would be no armor at all, and there would only be like sort of assault rifles. Like, as you can see, my blue soldier has the Rambo's rifle, and my red soldier has the heavy machine gun. Only guns like that, like sort of old, like Rambo's rifle, Brave Patriot, the Marksman M2, like normal assault rifles, and backup weapons like the old Comrade, the Desert Eagle up 2. No like super op laser weapons, because that I kind of want it to be like old time. If you're wondering why the blue helmets look like the American World War II helmets and the red helmets look like German World War II helmets, it's just that I'm a huge history buff. Which brings me to my next point. For the over-the-top idea, I kind of want there to be helmets for each team, so you can see what team they're on, like the red team or the blue team as shown there. There would also be snipers and not just assault rifles, but snipers only like the guerrilla rifle, the elephant hunter, some like those. So if one team goes out of their trenches, the other team has to defend their trench. So they have to shoot at the people who are trying to advance their trenches. And I'd recommend making everybody's chance of surviving a 50-50, just so it can be balanced and equal and not super op so everybody will die, because that's not fun. Try to make it as warish as possible. For example, like maybe have artillery strikes at some random time when an army is going over the top. So, that would be a good obstacle, and it would even land in the enemy's trench, where they're shooting at the people who are already going over the top. The trenches would have wood inside them, and multiple holes through the woods where you could shoot your guns through, and maybe even stand up to get better shots. There would also be a sergeant or lieutenant or colonel that would have a countdown on his screen, and when he blows a whistle, the army has to go over the top. You can also get different rankings and level up throughout the process of the game, such as you start at private, then you rank up to corporal once you get enough XP, then sergeant, then lieutenant, then colonel, then major, then all of the rankings. The last survivor of the two teams, there can only be one, they get a huge reward. Not like a super big reward, but like sort of, I believe, around 15 coins and 30 XP, something like that, because it would kind of be hard to survive the trenches. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video and taking the time to listen to it. It means a lot, and my ideas are probably not going to be used, but I would like them to be introduced to the game. Just my opinions and my thoughts. It would be very cool. And thank you, and bye!